What if I told you that one of the biggest sports stories in the Philippines this week isn't happening inside a tennis stadium? It's happening inside a shopping mall. No championship trophy is being presented. No final is being played. Yet thousands of fans are preparing to gather for one young athlete who has completely changed the way the country looks at tennis. Alex Eala has returned home after making history at Wimbledon, and what is waiting for her may be just as unforgettable as anything she experienced in London. Just a few days ago, Alex Eala was battling some of the world's best players on the grass courts of Wimbledon. The pressure was enormous. Every point mattered. Every match carried the hopes of an entire nation. But instead of being overwhelmed, the 21-year-old continued proving that she belongs among the brightest young stars in women's tennis. Her remarkable run to the fourth round wasn't simply another career milestone. It became a historic moment for Philippine sports. Never before had a Filipina reached that stage at Wimbledon, and with every victory, millions of fans back home began believing that something truly special was unfolding. Although her journey ended against Jasmine Paulini in a tough three-set battle, the result didn't feel like a defeat. Instead, it felt like the beginning of a brand new chapter. Alex walked away from Wimbledon with a career-high ranking, one of the biggest prize checks of her career, and perhaps something even more valuable, the admiration of tennis fans around the world. International media praised her fearless style of play, former champions spoke about her bright future, and social media quickly filled with highlights of her incredible performances. By the time she boarded her flight back to Manila, excitement in the Philippines had reached another level. Fans weren't waiting to celebrate a tournament victory. They were waiting to welcome home someone who had inspired them. When Alex finally arrived at Ninoy Aquino International Airport, the atmosphere looked more like a championship celebration than a normal airport arrival. Cameras lined the terminal. Reporters rushed to capture every moment. Supporters waved Philippine flags while cheering her name. It was a reminder that sometimes an athlete doesn't need to win the title to win the hearts of an entire nation. But the celebration didn't stop at the airport. Soon after her return, Globe Telecom announced a special meet-and-greet event at Glorietta Activity Center in Makati. Unlike many celebrity appearances, this wasn't an expensive VIP event. There were no premium tickets or exclusive packages. It was designed as a free opportunity for fans to personally welcome Alex home after her historic Wimbledon campaign. Almost immediately, social media exploded. News of the event spread across Facebook, X, Instagram, and TikTok as thousands of fans shared the announcement with friends and family. Suddenly, what seemed like a simple public appearance became one of the most anticipated sporting events of the week. The excitement wasn't really about meeting a famous athlete. It was about celebrating a dream that many Filipinos had waited years to see become reality. Tennis has never enjoyed the same popularity in the Philippines as basketball or boxing. For decades, international tennis success felt distant. Young players dreamed of competing on the world's biggest stages, but very few ever came close. Alex Eala has changed that conversation. Every time she walks onto a Grand Slam court, she reminds young athletes that world-class success is possible. That belief didn't appear overnight. Over the past year, Alex has steadily built one of the most exciting careers in women's tennis. Her breakthrough performances against top-ranked opponents caught the attention of the entire tennis world. Tournament after tournament, she showed remarkable maturity, refusing to be intimidated by experienced champions. Even after huge victories, she remained humble, speaking more about learning and improving than about rankings or headlines. That calm personality has become one of the reasons fans admire her just as much as her tennis. As her results improved, something else started happening. Crowds grew larger everywhere she played. Tournament organizers noticed increasing numbers of Filipino supporters filling practice courts and match stadiums. Television broadcasters began highlighting the passionate fan base following her around the world. Fellow players even commented on the incredible energy surrounding her matches. It became clear that Alex wasn't simply building a successful tennis career, she was creating an entirely new generation of tennis fans. Now that growing movement is returning home. The Glorietta event represents something much bigger than photographs, autographs, or short speeches. It represents a country finally embracing one of its own on the global tennis stage. Children who recently started playing tennis because of Alex will finally have the chance to see their role model in person. Parents who stayed awake through the night to watch Wimbledon matches will be standing alongside them. For many families, this isn't just another public appearance. It's a celebration of hope, pride, and possibility. And perhaps the most remarkable part is that Alex herself has never asked for this level of attention. Throughout her incredible rise, she has continued focusing on her game rather than the spotlight. She speaks respectfully about her opponents, thanks her supporters after every tournament, and carries herself with a level of professionalism far beyond her years. That quiet confidence has only made fans appreciate her even more. As the countdown to the Glorietta event continues, one question remains. Is this simply a celebration of an unforgettable Wimbledon run, or is it the beginning of something even bigger for Alex Eala and Philippine tennis? Because once the applause fades and the homecoming celebrations end, another challenge will already be waiting just around the corner. The celebrations in Manila may only last for a short time, but Alex Eala knows that professional tennis never slows down. After reconnecting with her fans, her attention quickly shifts back to competition. The next stop is Washington, D.C., where another major tournament awaits. From there, the calendar becomes even more demanding with the Canadian Open, Cincinnati, and finally the U.S. Open. Each event presents a new opportunity, but also a new level of expectation. The difference now is that Alex is no longer arriving as an underdog that few people recognize. Opponents know exactly what she is capable of after her breakthrough performances this season. Coaches will study her matches. Players will prepare differently. Every victory from this point forward will be harder to earn because the tennis world is officially paying attention. Yet if there's one thing Alex has shown throughout her career, it's that she doesn't back away from difficult moments. Time and again she has stepped onto the court against higher-ranked opponents with confidence instead of fear. That fearless attitude has become one of her greatest strengths. She doesn't play as though she's protecting a ranking. She plays as though every match is another chance to improve, and that mindset has carried her farther than many experts predicted. Her Wimbledon run also accomplished something statistics can't fully explain. It inspired thousands of young Filipinos to dream a little bigger. Tennis academies across the country have already reported growing interest from children who want to follow the same path. Parents who once encouraged basketball or volleyball are now looking at tennis differently. One athlete has managed to shine a spotlight on a sport that has often lived in the background, and that impact could last for years. What makes Alex's story even more special is how grounded she has remained despite all the attention. She isn't known for dramatic celebrations or controversial headlines. Instead, she lets her performances speak for themselves. Whether she wins or loses, she carries herself with humility and professionalism. Those qualities have earned respect not only from fans, but also from fellow players and coaches across the tennis world. As her popularity continues to grow, the pressure will naturally grow with it. Every tournament will bring higher expectations. Every defeat will become a major headline. Every victory will spark another wave of excitement back home. That's the reality of becoming a national sports icon. But those who have followed Alex since her junior days know that handling pressure has always been one of her greatest strengths. She has learned to stay focused on the next point rather than the noise surrounding her. The homecoming event in Makati isn't really about photographs or autographs. It's about appreciation. It's about thousands of people saying thank you to someone who has given them unforgettable moments and renewed belief in Philippine tennis. For Alex, it may also serve as a reminder that no matter where her career takes her, she'll always have an entire country cheering from thousands of miles away. Soon enough, the cheers inside the shopping mall will be replaced by applause inside another tennis stadium. The hard courts of Washington will present a completely different challenge from the grass of Wimbledon. Faster conditions, new opponents, and another chance to prove that her recent success was no accident. The months ahead could define the next stage of her career. Can she continue climbing the rankings? Can she reach another Grand Slam second week? Could she challenge for her first WTA title before the season ends? Those are the questions tennis fans around the world are beginning to ask. Whatever the answers may be, one thing is already certain. Alex Eala has changed the conversation around Philippine tennis forever. Not long ago, simply appearing in the main draw of a Grand Slam was considered a major achievement. Today, fans are discussing deep tournament runs, top 20 rankings, and future championship opportunities. That's how quickly expectations have changed, and it's a reflection of everything Alex has accomplished through hard work, determination, and belief. Her story is still being written. Every tournament adds another chapter. Every challenge creates another opportunity. Whether she lifts trophies this year or continues building experience against the world's best, one fact cannot be ignored: she has already inspired a generation. As Alex prepares to leave home once again and continue her journey around the world, she'll carry more than a tennis bag onto the plane. She'll carry the hopes of millions of Filipinos who believe they're witnessing the beginning of something extraordinary. And if her performances over the past year are any indication, this remarkable journey is only getting started. So what do you think? Can Alex Eala build on her incredible Wimbledon breakthrough and make another deep run during the hardcourt season? Will Washington become the next milestone in her rapidly rising career? Share your predictions in the comments below. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, subscribe, and turn on notifications so you never miss the latest updates on Alex Eala and the biggest stories from the world of tennis. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next video.